Well, howdy, camper friends. Day 22 of Camp One Clap on the One Clap Speech and Debate podcast is here. I'm your camp director and host of the One Clap Speech and Debate podcast, Lyle Wiley. And now it's time for our third episode of Trivia Tuesday Camp Quiz Clash with camp counselor Londe Gagnon. Quick reminder before we go to round 3 of trivia, check the One Clap socials for today's social media challenge topic. It's been awesome to see all the engagement with posts. Thank you to everyone who's been participating. Additionally, the ABCs of Debate with Professor Graham and Kevin continues to set the internet on fire with quirky debate content that will grow your brain and make you smile. Okay, back to Tuesday trivia. On today's episode, Maile Williams from Riverton and Team Londe, having just defeated her teammate Hunter McComey, faces off against Josh Hansen from Jackson in an epic trivia battle for the ages. It's time for round 3 of Camp Quiz Clash with Counselor Londe Gagnon. Okay, welcome back to Trivia Tuesday. Here it's Camp One Clap Quiz Clash. I dare you to say that 5 times really fast. But here at the Quiz Clash, we're at round 3, and our champion from last week. Who's our champion from last week, Londe?
The champion is on Team Londe. Her name is Maile Williams. She's from Riverton. Woo! But we have an amazing challenger tonight. A little sad he's not on Team Londe. I'm glad to have Maile.
I'm excited.
Your champion, if he's a champion for you, he's also my champion because he's from my team.
That's a good
my Jackson team.
And that is Josh Hansen. Hey, welcome, Josh, the challenger. It's good to have you both here. We heard a little bit about Maile last week. You probably know about Josh if you've listened to One Clap. Josh Hansen, Jackson Hole competitor, amazing competitor. So it's a very smart guy. What are you doing these days, Josh?
Oh, trying to stay busy. Enjoying some time back home in Wyoming. Gonna go back to school pretty soon, but most recent thing was winning a trivia night at the Jackson fundraiser for nationals. So I'm ready to go. I've got some practice under my belt, so hoping it goes.
My teammate right there. Maile, you nervous? Are you nervous, Maile?
I'm pretty nervous. I've had Mr. Hansen here judge a couple of my rounds. He's a little spooky.
He's an intimidating guy.
Yeah,
Josh Hansen.
Don't ever meet your heroes. That's what we're saying. Don't ever meet them. Hey, so also, Josh, just to let you know, the round that Maile was the champion in was Wyoming speech and debate. Tonight's topic, national speech and debate. You guys have both been to nationals. Think this is going to be a tough challenge.
There are definitely some hard questions in this mix. The winner of tonight's round will go on to face our final challenger, and the winner of that round has the opportunity to get some One Clap merch of their choice. Hoodie, sweatshirt, t-shirt of Camp One Clap attire. So there's a lot on the line. There's a lot at stake. And Maile, are you ready to go? Josh, are you ready to go?
Oh, wait.
So ready.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, I was going to be like, psych, because I have a question for you. Psych. I have a quick question. This is important. So if you were stranded on a desert island, this is not a speech and debate question per se, but you're stuck there for eternity. You can bring the discography of only one artist or one group. Who would you bring and why? So we can start with you, Josh. Who's your choice?
Okay, so I'm actually weirdly prepared for this because about 4 or 5 minutes ago, I was booking concert tickets for Hozier. I just figured out, I'm going to be in Vancouver, but I'm actually leaving 4 days before the concert. But I figured out that I can change my flight for $27 to be there for the concert. So that seems worthwhile. So as soon as I'm done with this, even if I lose, it'll be okay because I get to be comforted by spending way too much money on concert tickets. So that would be my answer.
You're going with Hozier, huh?
Nice. Yeah.
That's really interesting. Upside, some great stuff. Downside, not a very big discography,
That's true.
But not uber prolific, not a lot of albums.
Well, my thought is there's a new album coming out in a couple weeks that he's touring for. So I won't have heard that yet. So it'll be fresh in my mind. So listening to it over and over won't bug me yet. That's
the creepy one with his lips like buried underground, right?
Yes.
That's Daisy or something. Yeah.
So you got to wait to get deserted for a couple weeks so that comes out, but not too long so that it's still new. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. Yeah, I've got a
deserted island
narrow window where this is a functional plan, but
So what about you, Miley? What are your thoughts here?
That's really interesting that he mentioned who he did, because I was just listening to him for the past few hours actually. So I think that was really interesting.
That's weird.
But I think I would go with probably Taylor Swift, because I've always listened to her songs, and I'm always so interested in what she's saying, even if I've listened to the same song a million times. There's always something underneath, and there's always a different meaning to what she's actually saying, and I think it's just so cool. I like to overthink things, so her songs are just kind of perfect.
Oh. Plus, you got the different kind of genres within her discography too. So
yeah, all of her different areas are so cool. Mm-hmm. I'm a red girly at heart, but I will listen to anything of hers and never get bored.
I think those are both really great answers. I appreciate the definitive answer from both of you. It's just yeah, this is my answer. No hemming and hawing. You know what you like. I like that. Let's do some trivia. All right, so woohoo! So my teammate Josh Hansen, the greatest of all time, it's my teammate.
The GOAT.
Against Maile Williams, the champion, so the greatest of the moment. So we're gonna have to start with the challenger, which is Josh. And that means that Londe gets asked the first question. Again, the topic is national speech and debate. Take it away, Londe.
All right. Okay, Joshua, for question number 1. Who founded the NSDA?
As we mentioned, these are hard questions.
Oh, what happens if we get all of them wrong?
There's a tiebreaker.
A tiebreaker.
A 0-0 tiebreaker.
I think it started at Ripon College, but I don't know who would have been in charge of that.
I don't know if that's correct, but I'm sure that's correct because you think that's correct. But the founder is Bruno Ernst Jacob.
That sounds familiar.
I think there's a Bruno E. Jacob Award or something there. But yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I could petition for a point or half point, Josh, but I know Londe's going to knock that down. So
that's right.
We're just going to have to make up points later.
You were on my team, your team Lyle. So what can I do?
Maile, that means that you've got a chance to go ahead. All right.
Right.
Here's your first question. This one's easy. It's a slam dunk. Just kidding. These are hard questions. This one is.
Don't give me false hope.
When was the NSDA founded? The year. What year was it?
It was centennial, because the next two are centennials. So 1924 or 25. 1925.
Is that your final answer?
You're making me really nervous. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, 1925 is correct.
Correct.
So that means that you get a point.
And I just want to say, Lyle's face was the.
That made me
not
so
Londe.
Josh, I think I messed up
with
your chance there. I think she might have gone with 24 if I hadn't grimaced. My bad. You had the logic there. You smartly figured it out. So good job. A point for Maile. That's okay, Josh. We can catch it up. Here is your next question. Okay. What year was Public Forum introduced as an event at Nationals?
It was relatively recent. Because it's newer than the other ones. I don't have anything to work back from on that. Unfortunately, there's no PF Centennial coming up. I know that. Let me think. I think it would be 90s. This is gonna be a crapshoot. I'm gonna go 97 and be very happy if I'm correct, but I have no faith in that.
Lyle took the question on that, which I was supposed to ask, but it's okay. It's okay.
I was? Oh, you were? Yeah, I did. I just stole your question. It's okay. We'll let you.
I'll let you know the answer.
Yeah, we can go with a different question.
We'll switch roles for this.
Yeah, round. Doesn't count. Doesn't count.
I mean, it was a good guess.
That is a good guess. It's 2002, so it just had its 20-year reunion, not its centennial celebration.
Oh, so there wasn't an
no, I just made that up. Okay. 2002. It used to be called the Ted Turner debate. Ted Turner debate was its original name, but yeah, it became an event at National.
That I did know. You should have
2002.
that.
Yeah.
Darn it.
All right.
It's all right, Josh. It's all right. So, Londe, you could ask Miley a question for this round
great.
since I stepped all over your questions. My bad. My bad. I got excited.
It's going to be good luck for you, Miley, if I ask you the question, right? Okay. What did the NSDA used to be named? What did the NSDA, stands for National Speech and Debate Association, what was its former name?
The NFL. The
Correct.
National Forensics League.
Yes, National Forensics League. Very good. And why did we change it from the NFL? Because it was confusing, right?
So Miley is now taking a commanding 2-0 lead, Josh. So we're going to have to figure out a way to turn this around.
All right, Joshua.
Londe's going to ask you the question because it's our job. So I'm sending you good vibes, man. Good vibes. Here we go.
Okay, Josh, you got this. What is the criteria to receive a First Diamond Coaching Award?
Okay, so the first thing you get is Jonas D. Roberts. Is that 5,000 or 10,000? I think that's 10. And then you get a diamond for every 5 years accrued and 5,000 points after that. So I think you'd get your first diamond at 15,000. So I'm going to lock that in. 5 years, 15,000 points.
Woo! Very good, Joshua.
Well done, Josh. Well done. That does get you a point. So
Thank
you
goodness.
are within shooting distance of Miley, who is acting a lot like a champion right now. So yeah, she's a tough one. So Miley, I've got another question for you. This one's number 3 to go 3 for 3. This question is, what is the highest degree a student can earn in NSDA?
It's not, I think it's the platinum. It's purple, isn't it? I think it's the platinum. Yeah.
Platinum is a really, really good guess because it's like, it starts with a P, but it's actually premier distinction is the highest one. So you're very, very close, but I'm sorry, that is not correct. And that you're still doing great. You still got a 2-1 lead on Josh. We'll see if Josh can.
And the premier distinction is the Black Seal.
Yeah, I think we probably would have taken Black Seal if someone said that too, probably.
Yeah.
A lot of students call it Black Seal.
Black Seal.
All right. Londe, you ready for the next question?
Okay, Joshua. This one's really hard.
Oh, no.
6-part
Stop trying
answer.
to psych him out.
6-part answer.
Don't psych out my teammate. He's
Also, we
fine.
didn't tell
He's
you to
got
like
this.
hold your hands up so we know you're not looking stuff up, right? You can count these 6 parts on your fingers. Okay. What are the 6 pillars of the NSDA Code of Honor? This one's really hard. Maybe we should give him 50% of. I mean,
If he gets like 3 or something.
Let's see how you do. Let's see.
Let's see how he does.
See, the problem is I'm just very honorable naturally, so I've never had to look up what the honor code was.
That's right.
I'm locked in.
You just naturally like behave by the code based on your, just honorable.
Okay.
So,
All right, this is going to be a guess of things that seem like they would fit on a generic honor code, and we'll see how many stick. Integrity seems like it should be there. Respect. Honesty. That's kind of the same as integrity, though. It's not looking good. I'm gonna be honest. It's not looking good. Yeah, I'm not gonna get this one. That's too bad. Miley,
you're
doing
tapping
well.
out. You're tapping out. You did get 2.
Yeah.
Out of the 6.
Is that
Just
is that like
spitballing?
1/3 of a point, maybe?
Alas, I don't think that it's. If you would have got 3, I think I could have advocated for half a point. But so humility was one. He said integrity and respect. Those were the 2 he got.
Yeah.
What are the other ones, Londe?
Humility, equity, leadership, and service.
Wow. I should have kept guessing. Those are pretty. Oh,
You
man.
started off really strong. We thought you had it.
Maybe
Good job,
we as
though.
coaches should like make students like
Look at this.
talk about the 6 pillars every day of practice or something. I don't know.
Memorization.
Memorization. Yeah.
I take ownership for your failure on this, Josh.
100% Londe's fault. All right. That's okay. We're still in the running here. We've got a 2-1 lead for Miley, correct? And we're going into Miley's fourth question, and then there'll be one more question. So you could kind of lock it down if you get this one correct, Miley, it looks like, actually. So no pressure. But what is the name of the NSDA magazine? I think it comes out once every 2 months, I think. Does that sound right, Londe?
Mm-hmm.
I want to say it's just like, I want to say it's like just the NSDA like magazine, but that would be too simple. I don't know the actual name for it. I'm just gonna say the NSDA magazine because I'm not too sure.
I mean, it's not a bad guess. The name of the magazine is actually the Rostrum. So spelled Rostrum. So.
All right.
I'm disappointed in myself. I was like visualizing it and everything.
Okay. You're keeping Josh
It's
alive.
a hard question. It's a hard question. And that means Josh has a shot. So, Josh, if you get this one right, you tie it up.
Okay. When is National Speech and Debate Education Day?
This was a recent thing, right?
Yes, I think it's been around 3 years, maybe ish.
Okay. I remember when this got passed as a thing. So I'm going to be upset if I don't remember it. It's early. It's during the season because we get emails about it. I think around like districts or states. So probably March. How specific do I need to be? Like, is it
should we say the month?
If you can get the month, because I'm feeling beginning of March, though there's a chance it's like end of February. I'm gonna say March because I feel like it's something that we get blasted about during like state and districts.
All right. So, Londe, I would advocate that the beginning of March is probably enough to get this point.
Pretty good.
Yeah, the correct answer is
first Friday in March. So very good.
It's not even a locked in day. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yes,
so
good.
I think you get this point.
Yeah.
Which evens us up. And Miley still has a shot for the W if she can get the last question right.
All right, Miley.
But a hard one.
But no pressure again. But if you don't get it right, then we will go to a sudden death tiebreaker. So, all right. So, Miley, this is your shot. Where are the NSDA offices located?
It's in Iowa? Like, I feel like it would be in Iowa. Yeah, Iowa, I think.
That is correct, Londe. Do we give her Iowa or does she need the city?
I think it's okay. I think
it's good because even if you don't get the city, I think it's a half point at least. So I'm sorry, Josh. This means that my teammate is sunk by the champion, Maile Williams, who's going to move on to the last round. Oh my gosh. Josh, I'm sorry, buddy. I am proud of you, though. Thank you for coming to play trivia.
It was a well-thought battle. Great job,
well fought. Yeah. Yep. And Miley, congratulations. That means that you're sticking around. You're going to be back next week at Tuesday Trivia Camp One Clap Quiz Clash. And Josh, I'm sorry. I mean, this means we bid you adieu, but you'll be back to Camp One Clap, I'm sure, right?
I hope so.
Okay, for sure.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Josh.
Thank you, Josh.
Thanks so much to our brave quiz competitors and camp counselor Londe Gagnon, who is now in the lead with her victory this week. Maile Williams, Team Londe, moves on to meet a new next-level competitor for the final round of Camp Quiz Clash. Who will be the winner and walk away with a Camp One Clap very nice hoodie? Find out next week. Speaking of Camp One Clap gear, our first shirt design is available in the One Clap Bonfire store. Pick your favorite color and style and order yours today. What's up at camp tomorrow? Well, Alexis Worthen's fabulous Capturing the Congress Crown series will debut episode 4, Capable Cross-Examination. Also, Counselor Adrian Graham will offer up yet another fabulous episode of Professor Graham and Kevin's ABCs of Debate to their crazed YouTube fan base. Remember, social media challenges are live for every day of camp this August. Until tomorrow, campers. Oh, by the way, I think about rocks a lot on hikes. While rocks may seem a bit ordinary at times, I don't really take them for granted. For Camp One Clap, this is Camp Director Wiley, signing off.